Hello friends, welcome back to Honey Acres Homestead. Now I'd like to invite you to take a walk with me around our property. I have lots of new and exciting things to show you, things that we've been working on since our last progress report, and it's about time that I showed you what we've been up to. So let's take a walk. Drum roll please. I would like to present you with a completed 480 feet of electrified property line. We got this electric fence finished, finally. I shared with you, this was kind of a daunting project, one that just kind of drug on, and we actually just procrastinated on it pretty long and got caught up with other projects, but we really needed to get it done. And thankfully Peter's dad came out, and just having him here just kind of lit the fire under us to get it done, and Peter and his dad finished this in just about a day. So this is a huge one to check off of our list. It is so nice to kind of get that out of the back of our mind as, yep, that's done. And now it is secured from cows and coyotes and deer and goats and anything that would want to come up against it. So we still have the rest of our property to work with in the future to get the rest of it electrified, but this was the most important stretch and it's completed. So that is awesome. We're really happy about that. So also here at the back of our property, right up against the electric fence, we have put in 2 new goat areas. Now this one over here behind me just has girls right now, some of the younger girls that still need to grow up a little bit, but we have a metal carport that was assembled within an hour and a half. We ordered it, they showed up, they assembled it. It's been working great for a good shelter for the girls. And Peter and I put in a fence with some T-posts and some cattle panel, and that went up pretty quickly too. It's been a great area to have as an extra area for our goats, and they've been really enjoying it. So this is one area. And behind me, this is the second area. This is not too far from where I just showed you, but this area houses the new king of the farm. We just got this amazing buck to breed to all of our boar goat girls. His name is Cousin Eddie, and he is just an absolute big sweetheart. We absolutely love him, and we just introduced him to his new girlfriend, so he's pretty happy now. Now all of the goats that we had that were pregnant have already had their babies, so we're starting the process all over again. So it's great to have Cousin Eddie here so that we can have some really nice babies to look forward to in the future. Now in addition to the fence and our goat areas, we've been able to get a couple things in the ground as well. So we were getting to a point where if we didn't plant the things that we had growing in pots, we just weren't going to have a garden at all. So even though our garden wasn't exactly to the point that we wanted it to be, we just went ahead and stuck some things in the ground and hoped for the best. So this year we have a very small garden compared to what it will be in the future, but we're looking forward to having our first homegrown produce from our new homestead. Now behind me I have some peppers, I have some zucchini, some tomatoes of course, some okra, some lima beans, a couple watermelons, some squash. So we're gonna see, oh, an eggplant too. So we're gonna see how these things do in this less than ideal circumstances in the garden. We'll see what we can get out of this space, and in the future we look forward to expanding it and enriching the soil even better. And this is just year one for us. There's something else that's really exciting that has nothing to do with food or growing food or goats or animals. It's just for pure beauty and enjoyment, and I'm really excited to show you. This is a peek at our new backyard. Look at that! We had sod put in behind our house, and although we're not done with this space, it's looking awesome. It's looking so beautiful, and we're really looking forward to all the time that we'll spend back there, eating outside, cooking outside, playing cornhole. We're gonna put a fire pit in. It's gonna be wonderful. Now, last but certainly not least, especially on my list of things that I wanted to accomplish, this is my herb garden. This is in front of our house. We have done actually quite a bit of work to establish this here. We got these wooden boxes from a local scrapyard that was getting rid of them, and Peter paid $4 and $5 for these boxes. They are wonderful. They are sturdy. They are very useful. We've been using them as hay troughs, and we turn them on their side to make shelving in our garage, and they have been wonderful to use as planters. Now, I wanted these boxes to last a long time, so what I did is I drilled 2 holes in the bottom. I lined them with this plastic, and then I screwed in a PVC drain in the bottom. I then put gravel and wood chips down on the bottom for good drainage, and then put good quality topsoil that came from our own property where the previous forest used to be. So it was made from years and years of leaf decay, and it was just very rich. And we also added some compost. Now, I've been able to plant my herb garden in these boxes. We are not quite done with it. There's still some more boxes and herbs to add to this garden, but what is here is doing really well so far, and I'm so excited. The children love to come in here and smell the different things that are growing. There's different types of mint and lemon balm and just wonderful things. And as they grow, we should get lots of pretty flowers for pollinators in here, things that I'm going to make tea. It's just going to be a wonderful place to just walk through and enjoy the things that are growing and pick things to use for medicine and teas. Now, eventually we will get a nice little fence around here, probably a fountain, and it will become more and more beautiful as things progress. But I just wanted to share with you where it is at this point in time and how excited I am about it. Well, thanks for spending this time with me here and walking with me around our property so that I could show you these things that we've been working on and things that we've accomplished here at Honeyacres Homestead. I hope that you too are working on your goals and your dreams of maybe even being more self-sufficient. As you know, we are working on that here at Honeyacres Homestead, to be self-sufficient yet fully reliant on the Lord. Stay tuned as we continue to work on these projects and build this homestead. We'll see you next time.